Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Tami from Nutmeg Notebook. This is the Nutmeg Notebook 2025 Kale Awards for the Vegan Health Bundle for 2025. So we're super excited to do this. This is the second annual. We did it last year for the first time because the bundle is always around the time of the Oscars, and I just woke up the morning of the Oscars last year and I had this great idea. We should do our own Oscars. And so that's how it began. We are so happy that you are here, that you can join us. If you're coming in, please say hi. Let us know where you're watching from. We really get a kick out of seeing where everyone is from. And if you have questions, you can put them in the chat. Just preface with 3 or 4 question marks. Hello, darling. You do clean up nicely.
I'm from the Nutmeg Notebook kitchen. That's where I'm watching from.
Me too. But you can ask us questions. So if you're joining us for the first time and you don't know what we're talking about, the Vegan Health Bundle is a bundle of e-content, downloadable content that we have collaborated with a lot of other people in the plant-based community to put together. And there's how many items?
83.
And worth how much?
Over $5,000.
Over $5,500.
I didn't know there was going to be a quiz, an exam, or a test, but then every day holds that possibility.
It's true.
Especially in the Nutmeg Notebook kitchen.
Hey, you be nice now. I have fed you very well during this.
Where are your cucumbers? When are you going to cook rice? How many potatoes are left in the refrigerator?
There's
Do we need to
something.
bake some more? There's always a question about what's next.
Yeah, it's true. It's very true. So anyway, we just have 2 days left of selling the bundle because it is 83 items worth over $5,500. If you were to purchase everything separately, we only sell it for $49, which is a huge bargain. So even if you were only to use a handful of items that are in there, which you'll use a lot more than that, you will be money ahead over having purchased those 4 or 5 things separately. The sale ends tomorrow night at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So get your bundle today. Don't delay. Every time the bundle ends, for the full week afterwards, we hear from people who have regret that they didn't purchase it, but the cutoff is 11:59 Monday night. So don't delay. It'll never be available again with this year's content. Every year we have new content. This is the 4th year that we have participated in it. And this year, this is our submission. This was a collaboration project that we did with our dear friend Shada. And so as you can see, it's cream cheese and crackers, chips and dips. And the cream cheese is made with soy, but you can use something other than soy tofu. There's lots of other options out there for you. And then chips and dips. We have both sweet and savory, both cream cheeses and dips. And then how to make your own wonderful crackers and chips. So that's in the bundle. That's from us, as well as so many other amazing things. Yes.
Debbie Jo says that she's watching us and Chef Julia. We heard on the green carpet in the pre-show ceremonies that Chef Julia may be nominated for one of the awards.
Oh, maybe.
Did I hear that?
I think so. I heard that too.
Yeah, so if she's got a chat going, you might let her know that she is in fact up for a Nutmeg Notebook Kale Award this year.
That's right. Absolutely. So what we have going, we have treats from the bundle. For the past, since March 1st, I've been cooking out of the bundle every day, which is a lot more cooking than what I normally do because you guys know I batch prep once a week, and then we just take all the batch prepped items that I make and pull them together to make meals. And so we've done a lot of cooking and a lot of dishes.
Yeah, we saved all that food and we served it to this morning to all of the people that were parading on the green carpet in the pre-Kale Award show.
There you go.
And they said the food was great. So anyway.
Oh, you're too funny. So what do we have here? So today I made the chocolate cherry smoothie from Faithful, Plateful, and Plantwise Jumpstart Cookbook. If you haven't checked out that cookbook in the bundle, please do. It's the Jumpstart Cookbook. And if you're looking at the alphabetical listing, it's under the F's for Faithful, Plateful. And this is the chocolate cherry protein smoothie. And it had cherries and cacao and beet in it. We happen to really like a beet in our smoothies, so that's why this one really caught my eye. And then this is the chocolate cherry brownies from, I have to look at the name, Bill D. Kramer, from the very whole food plant-based SOS free cookbook, and which really, I thought that was so cute. And these are chocolate cherry.
See, he's not just a Kramer, he's D. Kramer, and he's not just whole food plant-based. He's very whole food plant-based. So.
Yeah, they're so cute. They're a very adorable couple. I believe they're up in Canada, and I think they're older than you and I. I thought we were like the oldest ones in the bundle, but I think they're older than us even.
Oh, well.
And they have 2 submissions.
Well, we met them on the green carpet. I didn't think that they were older than us.
Well, you know, because of the way they eat, because they're very whole food plant-based, they actually look really young.
Yes.
They really do.
Yeah.
And they're thriving, and they promote a whole food plant-based diet just like we do. And you know, that's why it's so much fun to be a part of the bundle, because we get to meet all these other people who do the same thing that we do, and you know, we all can learn from each other.
Yeah, the green carpet folks actually were abuzz this morning about who was going to get nominated into the smoothies and juices category.
Well, we'll get to find that out pretty soon. So I guess we have a chocolate cherry theme going here. It was a good thing that I bought a bag of frozen organic cherries from Costco, because those got used throughout. So I will tell you, I doubled the recipe for the smoothie, and I added extra spinach because I wanted to try to get a lot of greens in it, because this is actually our lunch. We've been so busy putting today's award ceremony together that we did not have time to eat anything. Then for the chocolate cherry brownies, I did not frost them. There was an optional frosting, but I always think brownies are so sweet, they don't need frosting. So instead, I just chopped some organic walnuts and put those over the top before I put these in the oven. And so, and they're still warm. They just got done, so we haven't cut those yet. And we want to say hello to everybody. Mona says, can I use the fava bean tofu for the cream cheese? I will just tell you, Mona, I haven't tried it, but give it a try and see how it works. Shada and I only used the regular soybean tofu, and so I've just recently discovered different options at my Whole Foods, and so I haven't had an opportunity to try those, but I would give it a try and see, because I think it'll still be really delicious. Apple O'Day says the green carpet, ha ha ha.
Well, yeah,
Tom is hilarious.
It has to be a green carpet. I even did the light green. Last year I think I had a blue theme on our presentations, but this year it's a kind of a light friendly green. But
okay,
yeah.
I just want to see where everybody's from.
Well,
so
I saw somebody pass by, a neighbor down the street in Stockton.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, Michigan. Marcia from Michigan.
Canada.
Mary says, thank you, Tom and Tami, for your countless hours with the bundle business. So devoted to yourselves and us. Much appreciated, Canada. You are very welcome. Tomorrow will be 10 days that we've worked straight without a break. And just, you know, keeping up on the bundle and cooking from it and trying to keep you guys informed.
And then we have a 10-day break before...
Something else. We'll tell them at the end what's coming after 10 days.
Okay.
Let's tell them at the end.
All right.
If you don't stick around, you won't know. Okay, Georgia is from San Antonio, Texas. Janice, that's my mom's name, is from Wisconsin. Andrea is in Hampshire. What's on the table? These are the chocolate cherry brownies from Bill DeKramer's The Very whole food, plant-based, SOS-free cookbook in the bundle. And then this is the, what did I call it? The chocolate cherry smoothie. And this is from the Jumpstart cookbook with Faithful, Plateful, and Plant Wise. That's what we have going. This is actually our lunch today because we've been so busy. And then, of course, we have our, is it showing?
Oh, it's what, here,
it's cut off.
What happened? There
it is. And this is our Kale bouquet in honor of the Kale Awards. So we have our Kale bouquet.
You know, if I scooch over this month, we really don't need to do that wide angle camera. We can just look at the center camera.
Seriously? Okay.
Yeah, but I might just...
Whatever you think.
My head's just ever so slightly cut off, but that's kind of normal.
Well, I can go...
it's not cut off there. Look at it.
I know. It looks fine there.
Yeah.
It looks good. All right. So let's see. What else? Oh, yeah. Stockton.
Well, she's checking that out. I do want to share with you folks that we actually went back and watched last year's Kale Awards yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, we did.
To kind of remember
what we did.
Because we put that show together on very short notice. And then everything that happened during the show was completely organic. Some of it sounded scripted. I assure you it was not.
It was not.
So there is no script for today. Whatever does or does not happen is reality YouTube, okay?
That's right.
So, oh, look at...
Apple a Day says your tie coordinates
with the purple
nice
cabbage.
with the purple...
Yeah, this is one of my favorite
the kale, purple kale.
Because
this is Kale's Awards.
Yeah, it's very regal. It makes me feel really handsome. Yep.
You look very handsome.
Yeah.
You look nice, honey.
Okay. Well, that's how I feel, too, so that works.
It all goes together.
Okay.
I love that. I was going to say something and then... Oh, if you didn't see yesterday's video, we showed some food, but then we also talked about how to get the most out of the bundle. How, we talked about downloading it and organizing and how to go through the content, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
so if go catch that.
Yeah, once you're a bundle owner, as I send out the emails, like the one again this morning, adding this video to the top, announcing it, I didn't delete the others. I left them in a like a feed, so you can go back and watch, and you can fast forward or skip ahead or whatever, or wait until Tami's holding up some food. You can learn what recipe book they're from, who the originator of the recipe is, or it doesn't have to be recipes, it can be health and wellness as well. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I've left all that content accessible and will for a little while after the bundle. So
and then tomorrow we're going to do a recap.
Of what we cooked.
Tomorrow we're going to go live and we're going to do a recap.
Or what you didn't cook in some cases.
Of what we cooked, or if it was raw. And we've got pictures of everything, and so we're going to go through. So you might want to show up with a notebook and a pen so that you can jot down. If you're interested in anything that I made, then you'll know what the recipe's called and what book it came out of.
The Kramers are in the house.
Oh, hi, Connie and Bill. We made your brownies, and we're so excited to try them. Very cool. She says, thanks so much, you two, for featuring Bill's chocolate cherry brownies in your Kale Awards. Love it. And love your daily cooking, wonderful recipes from the bundle. Thank you so much. We're so excited that you guys are here. Are you guys in Canada? Where are you guys watching from? I was curious. Lori says, thank you for making so many recipes to showcase the bundle. You two are fabulous. Thank you guys so much. We really appreciate everyone showing up and being here. Please give us a thumbs up here on YouTube. It really helps our ratings with YouTube. And when you comment in the chat, that also helps us on YouTube. It makes YouTube go, oh, people like them. Maybe we should recommend them to some other plant-based people. Did you try this yet?
I have not because
I've cheated, and I had a little
there's
glass.
no evidence of that in the straw.
No, because I had it in a little glass so it would look nice.
Okay, well, I will start the slideshow intro, and while you're talking, I might take a little sip. Yeah.
Well, you should. You should. Okay. He's been working really hard, you guys, to get the everything coordinated for us and get the computers all set up and.
Yeah.
Our kitchen looks like a TV studio. We have the big lights. We've got the cameras set up. We've got a big screen over here. We've got two computers, the iPad. It's crazy. And then I try to cook around all of this too. It's been nutso.
Yeah, I
All
put
right.
sandbags on the bottom of the lights so she doesn't knock them
Knock 'em
over and
over.
crash everything. So,
Oh, it's crazy. Okay, well, let's get started
okay, so
because this is just so much fun.
Yeah, so we are about to launch into the 2025 Nutmeg Notebook Kale Awards, where you can get healthy and stay healthy one bundle at a time.
Woohoo.
And Tami is actually, and we don't know what slides are coming up next. It's going to be because we don't have a preview thingy. So I'm going to push the button.
Okay. And I just want to say that Connie and Bill are in British Columbia, Canada.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, we have been there a couple of times, and it's just beautiful. We love Canada.
We even brought our Subaru across on the ferry one time and drove around.
We did. It was so fun.
Unsupervised.
There was so much to see, and we did some amazing hiking
Okay.
as well.
All
All
right.
right.
Here we go. First
Cool.
slide.
All right. Best cinematography on a plant-based recipe ebook cover. Broccoli Mom, the Maximum Weight Loss Recipe Book by Amy Dean. I really should have let you announce this because when Tom saw this cover, he just thought, he was like, that is going to win an award. That is amazing.
Well, because it's so original, it's so innovative, it's so fun.
And it's so her. That is just so her.
Uh-huh.
You know, so perfect, the Broccoli Mom. So you might remember that I made her, I think it was the cookie dough breakfast smoothie.
Those were good.
The other day, and that was really good. So I have a lot of recipes earmarked in her book that I want to make. And so this is her maximum weight loss recipe book. These are the recipes that she used to lose weight, and but they're not just for weight loss because they're whole food plant-based and absolutely delicious. And she's a whiz in the kitchen.
Yeah, on that note, which Tami just mentioned, I said, was it one show or two? Day before yesterday, we were like 5 days into the bundle. We have an app that tracks our weight, and I've been eating all this stuff, but I actually have been maintaining or losing weight the entire first 7 days of the bundle.
Yeah, but it's all
of the
food,
good
plant-based.
food was so good that, and I enjoyed a lot of it, but with no consequence in terms of poundage. So
Well, it also helps that we exercise every day.
yes, we
Yes.
do. Okay,
That
all right.
does help.
So let's move on to our next award.
All right, your
and
turn.
I'm excited to see what it's going to be. We'll go back to our slideshow, get our screen on here. And we are now, okay. The next category is the most unique vegan travel tips on a bicycle or from a tailgate. Featuring plant-powered traveling by Janet Anspach Ricky, and also Tales from the Tailgate by Lucia and Nate Maris. So, and we did a little bit of a feature on Tales from the Tailgate.
We did.
A couple
we
days
did.
back.
So this is really cool and fun. I know everyone struggles with how to eat whole food plant-based when you're traveling. Well, the really cool thing about Janet is that Janet actually travels on her bicycle and still manages to eat whole food plant-based. So if you haven't yet, check out her ebook. It's fascinating. And I have no intention of traveling on my bike, but a lot of her ideas and techniques can be used by all of us regardless of how we're traveling. The same with Tales from the Tailgate. Lissa and Nate are low-fat, raw vegan, and they love to hike. They travel in their pickup truck, and it has a cab over it, and they cook everything. Well, they don't cook. They assemble everything. Prepare everything on their tailgate, which is so amazing. And they eat a ton of salads, like Tom and I eat the big, beautiful chopped salads. So do they. And so their ideas also are really incredible. You have to go through their book and see how they make it work. And they even, they take stuff with them when they travel by plane as well. So I just want to point out to you, if Janet can do it on her bicycle, and
you're driving them around in an SUV, what's your excuse?
What's your excuse?
Okay.
Yeah, there is no excuse.
Okay, you ready for the next one, Tami?
I am so ready for the next one.
Okay, so let's get back to our other screen. I got to make sure I don't push the wrong buttons here. Okay, here we go. What is it going to be?
Best long-form culinary education series in a vegan bundle goes to Chef Bravo, Tips and Techniques. Now, Ramses Bravo is the executive chef at the True North Health Center in Santa Rosa. That is Dr. Goldhammer's center. And in this amazing series, cooking series, you get all of his tips, his techniques, and his cooking secrets all in one place. He actually hired professional videographers to film him doing these series. He rented a beautiful house that had an amazing kitchen, and I bought his series before he ever offered it in a bundle, and it's amazing. And my daughter and my grandkids watched it with me, and I learned so much from him. And you know, I'm a fairly accomplished cook in the kitchen, but I learned so many techniques from him. So it isn't just all about recipes, but he's showing you cooking techniques that so that you can take those ideas and those techniques and apply them to whatever you have in your pantry and in your refrigerator at a given time. So the $49 is such a bargain because you're getting this amazing series from Chef Bravo. So I absolutely love that. You have to go through and watch it. I guarantee you're going to learn a lot from it.
Okay, so we get the next one?
Yep.
Nominees for best plant-based recipes for children or families in a vegan bundle. And actually, these are co-nominations, and you have to open up the book and try some recipes if you want to take the favorite conversation further than that. But we like Family Meals First by Dr. Carrie Henneman and Raw Vegan Lunchboxes by Kate Derma. You know, we do get a lot of
we get a lot of questions about how to feed children on a whole food plant-based lifestyle.
A lot of requests about families and kids and whatnot. So it's great to see these two offerings in the bundle this year.
Absolutely. So. And there could be more. We did not have time to go through with a fine-tooth comb everyone's submission, and there are some submissions that came in right before the bundle launched that we never had time to go and take a look at. And we also want to say that today we couldn't mention all 83 different items that were submitted to the bundle, and we're not trying to slide anybody or you know, leave people out. We just knew we couldn't keep you here
when I
got
for all afternoon. When I got to 24 slides, I told Tami that's it.
I was like, oh. I was going back and saying, can I get just one more? And how about this one? And he was like, we have to stop. People aren't going to spend all day with us watching this. So anyway, so many different offerings in the bundle. There is something for everyone. What do we have next?
We have, whose turn is it? It's my turn? Is it my turn?
No, you just read that one. Oh, this one is fun. But I'm going to let you read this one, because you were so excited about this.
Oh, okay. All right. So we have the most excellent plant-based breakfast recipes in a bundle. Look at that plate. Look at that picture. Those are what Tami made out of the book. This is from Chef Julia's 21-day challenge meal plan by Chef Julia Dunaway. So she wins the award for the most excellent plant-based breakfast recipe, you know, in a vegan bundle ebook. So whoever was watching
Chef
her, Chef Julia should let her know she won the most excellent plant-based recipe award.
We just have to say that we have not had eggs since 2013 when we adopted a whole food plant-based lifestyle. So, you know, been a long time since we tasted what an egg tasted like. However, when I made these are the mung bean omelets. And you soak them overnight and then blend them with a bunch of other ingredients. And then you make these beautiful omelets. And then she shows you, because Chef Julia is actually a chef. Unlike me, I'm just a home cook. But she's actually a professional chef. And she shows how to fold them so they look like that. And then I also made her oat breakfast sausages. Tom was so thrilled when he got to eat one of those omelets. he was like, oh my gosh, it tastes like an egg as far as I can remember. And then he had a wonderful sandwich with a Ezekiel sprouted English
One
muffin.
of those sausages.
A sausage and some egg, and I think you put mustard on it, and you can tuck some greens in there as well. So, you know, the price of the book is worth it for that alone, as how happy or the bundle, how happy Tom was. And he was like, you know, so you're going to be making these on a regular basis, right? And she says that you can freeze them. And so I plan on making a nice big batch of them, and then I will freeze them up. And then when he is hankering a little McMuffin sandwich, then he'll be able to make one. So thank you, Chef Julia. That is like an amazing recipe. And so I've never tried the Just Egg product that you can buy at the grocery store, but people tell me that it's gotten quite expensive. Plus, it's not all wonderful ingredients. It does have oil in it, the store-bought one. And so Chef Julia's, of course, has no oil.
Okay.
Awesome.
You ready for the next one?
Yeah, ready for the next one.
Okay. And so you can do.
I get to read this.
Can you? All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to put it up.
Notable mindful mentions for meditations and affirmations in a vegan bundle. Say that fast three times. I dare ya.
Notable mindful mentions for meditations and affirmations in a vegan.
I
didn't make it.
In a vegan bundle.
I didn't make it.
It's hard to say. So, really cool stuff in the bundle this year that's a little bit different. The book 100 Affirmations for Healthy Eating with Jane Thurnell Reed. What an awesome idea. There is so much power in reciting personal affirmations that will lift you up, make you feel strong, motivate you. Really cool book. You have to take a look at it. Align and Awaken Affirmations and Meditations with Melissa Maris. She's going to take you on a journey every day and help you work on affirmations and meditation. I really need guided meditation because when I try to do the meditating myself, my mind starts to wander. I think, ooh, do I need to go change the laundry? What am I making for lunch? I wonder what the grandkids are doing today. So I really need that badly. Then another one, Mindfulness and Food Audio Workshop. That sounds amazing. I haven't had a chance to go through and look at it yet, but I think it looks really, really great.
I was just pointing out you have that to read right there in front of you as well.
Oh, yeah, I do. It's true. Thank you, honey. That's great. Let's see. I was just going to read. Gina said that she also bought Chef Bravo's series, and now you can get them in the bundle, and he's the best teacher for how to cook. I absolutely, positively agree with you. It is so great. All right. Tanya says, I'm late here. Hello from London, Canada. Thank you for joining us. It's so awesome. All right. Yes, if you've just joined us, there will be the replay automatically when we're done with today's video. You can go back and catch the beginning of it.
You ready for the next one?
Terry Moses said, did she win? She's doing a live and is asking if she won. She did win. She did win. Chef Julia, I'm talking about. Yes. Yes, she did win an award. Of course she did. Okay, next one. I think it's yours.
Oh, is it my turn, you mean?
Yes.
Best collaboration recipe ebook and a vegan bundle. The 3-ingredient challenge group recipe ebook. In this ebook, can I speak?
I don't know.
The contributors were challenged to make a savory recipe using bell pepper, kale, and sweet potato, and a sweet recipe using any fruit, oats, and sweet potato. So this is from the participants in the bundle. This book is only found in this bundle of this year.
That's right.
It's not in last year's. It can't be in next year's. It's only in this one. It's only now, and it's only at this point available today and tomorrow, and only available in the bundle, not separately afterwards. That
is correct. It goes away.
It goes away
after tomorrow. So, and just so you know, I've gotten asked if I have a recipe in there, and I do not. I did not have time to recipe test and write something up for it. I was too busy doing other things. But the recipes in there are very innovative. They look amazing. There's lots to try. There's 35 different recipes.
If you want to do something with only 3 ingredients, there's a lot of choices in there.
Yeah, well, they have other ingredients in them, but they had to have at least those 3.
Those are the 3 primary.
The 3 primary, right. But you could add, onions or different things to them. You didn't have to stop just at that. Okay, I think we're ready for the next one.
Okay.
Well,
Best feature-length technical raw recipe research and development vegan ebook in a bundle. Can you say that?
I can. It was my turn and you stole it.
Oh, well, I didn't do very good. You should do it. You should do it.
I'm not going to do it again. You've already done it. So this is by Melissa Maris. It's the burger book. Now, Melissa is a raw vegan. This burger book is amazing. This lady does not know how to do anything just slightly. She always does like the best work ever and the most in-depth. So there are burger recipes on how to make raw buns out of various different things, very innovative. Every burger recipe has a sauce or different kinds of condiments recipes to go with it. And then there's a whole list of recipes that are for side dishes to go with the burger. And she has low-fat burgers, and she has higher fat burgers, so some that are made with nuts and seeds, but she also has ones that are not. And of course, those are made in the Dehydrator. Please, even if you are not a raw vegan, do not discount the raw vegan books that are in the bundle, because the recipes are incredible. And of course, they eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. We eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Like half of what Tom and I eat every day is fruit and vegetables. And so don't discount these books, even if you're not raw vegan. There's something in every one of them for everyone. I've made some of the side dishes out of there, some of the condiments, and I've tried a couple of the burger recipes. So you're going to want to take a look at that. It's amazing. Okay, next one.
The Els says that the speeches aren't very long, because like at the Oscars, when people win an award, their speeches can kind of run on and on and on. So, yeah, we dealt with everybody pre-show on the green carpet, so that just to save time during the actual show. So.
Yeah, Davika says that she's soaking dates to make the chocolate cherry brownies right now.
Okay.
Nice. I do speed that up by using boiling water, and that helps a lot.
Okay, you want to take the next one, whatever it may be? Are you ready?
Sure, I'm ready.
Okay. I'm going to keep quiet.
I bet.
I'm going to try.
Let's see. Best veggie burger recipe ebook in the category of cooked in a vegan bundle. So we had to make that distinction. So this is by Tim Kaufman, who has the Fat Man Rants. This is his veggie burger mastery class and cookbook. I went ahead and printed off this cookbook, you guys, and I made the Santa Fe burgers for Tom, and he absolutely loved them. They turned out perfect. They were a little spicy, so when you're looking at the ingredients, if you don't like it too spicy, cut back a little bit. But I made them just as he wrote the recipe, and they were amazing. Yeah. And I knew there were so many other burger recipes in there that I was going to want to make, so I went ahead and printed the whole book.
And that spicy level was like right all the way through the range of enjoyable. And and a lot of people like always want to push their spicing a little bit, but they were like as spicy as I would want them to be, and wonderfully so. So they weren't too spicy.
No,
they were
but everybody has different level of what they can handle for spice.
Right.
So and also it depends, like there was chili powder and different things in them. So it depends on how hot or spicy your chili powder is.
They were just spicy enough to make sure that I was really paying attention.
So Mona says, Lissa talked me into going for the 9-tray dehydrator. She gave some great points. Absolutely. I also have the 9-tray Excalibur, and Nate and Lissa told me not to make more than 4 of their wraps at a time in there, because the more you load it, the more moisture is in it, the less air circulation you get, and then the longer it takes for the dehydrating process to take place. They also said that the 4 tray.
I'm using camera 1 for the both of us.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah,
They also say for the 4 tray, because it's smaller, it actually takes a smaller silicone tray to fit in it for the dehydrating, and the fan circulation isn't as good as it is in the larger one. So keep that in mind.
Okay. All right, whose turn is it now?
It's your turn.
Okay. All right. I'm going to pull this up. Okay. All right, so we just had... okay, so now we have the best veggie burger recipe ebook in the category of raw in a vegan bungle. Again...
Bungle? You bungled it.
It's a burger bungle. I did a burger bungle.
You know how in the Oscars, how sometimes certain movies can win in more than one category. Well, that's what happened with Melissa's.
Yeah, so yeah, it wins in the category of burger recipe ebook as well. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. So I had to, because she went above and beyond with this book. It is just incredible, and you have to look. The pictures are phenomenal because she is a wonderful photographer, and just the way that she sets everything up and takes her pictures is so inspirational.
Oh yeah, because she won the Technical Merit Award earlier.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah, for technical research in recipe development.
Yeah.
Because the book is so comprehensive.
Yeah, she just goes totally above and beyond. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so next word is yours, right?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Your chair is so squeaky. We need to oil it.
How do you know it's not my joint?
Because I'm not moving. Best plant-based pizza recipe ebook featuring ooey gooey cheese in a vegan bundle. This is from Plant-Based Pizza by Kathy Hester. OMG, you guys. We had so much fun with the recipes from this book. So it had been a long time since I had made a vegan mozzarella cheese, because once our grandson was born and we found out that he was allergic to cashews, pistachios, and hazelnuts, we could no longer have any of those in our house ever, and we could not have them in our blender. And all of the mozzarella cheese recipes that I knew about for vegan were all made with cashews. And as clever as Kathy Hester is, which, oh my goodness, she's a master when it comes to developing recipes, she figured out how to make mock mozzarella out of oats. Incredible. Gluten-free pizza crust. There's a quinoa pizza crust and a red lentil pizza crust, and then 2 different types of cheeses. Actually, she has 3 recipes for cheese, because there's also a cheddar one. And so, super impressive. It's 2 video courses that she has. So you have to follow her link. You have to create an account, sign up, click on the video courses, and then each video course has its own PDF of recipes. So check that out. There is one mozzarella that's more liquidy, and you actually pour it over the top of the pizza, and then it kind of sets up when you're baking it. And then the other one you cook, and it becomes kind of stretchy like real mozzarella. And then you use a cookie scoop and you scoop balls of it on top of your pizza. So it was really fun. She has Italian seasoning mix, a pepperoni seasoning mix, and then she has different ideas on how you can make a vegan sausage, a crumbled sausage, using her seasonings to put over the top of the pizza. We love, love, love those recipes.
Now it's time for a word from our sponsor.
Time for a word from our sponsor.
The Vegan Health Bundle, yeah.
Okay, let's do it. So what are we talking about today? This is the Vegan Health Bundle, you guys, where you get 83 different submissions from people in the plant-based community. It includes recipes, it includes yoga, strength training, mindfulness, meditation, how to fill your pantry with whole food, plant-based products, learn how to read labels properly. We have doctors who have submissions. Dr. Furman has a 21 or a 20-day plan, lose 10 pounds in 20 days. Dr. Laura Marbus has co-authored with Brittany Giroudi and created a wonderful plan for lowering your LDL cholesterol, and it includes recipes. We have another doctor who created one for blood pressure. There is just something for everyone in the bundle. Those 83 items, if you were to purchase them individually, would end up costing you over $5,500, but you get everything for just $49. So it is a bargain. It goes away tomorrow night, Monday, March 10th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time, and then that's it. This bundle goes away forever, and you will not be able to get all of these things in the bundle again. Next year, it will be a completely new bundle. It will be completely different products. So if you want anything, even if you only use a few things out of the bundle, you will have saved a ton of money. So if you want to get it, our link is in the show notes. Click on the more and use our link to purchase it. We only earn a commission on bundles that are purchased with our link. So if you choose to buy it from us, we want to thank you. We really appreciate your support. And let's get on with the show.
Okay, back in the control room. Okay, here we go.
It's your turn. This time is your turn.
Oh, is it my turn?
It is.
Okay, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna turn on the little window. Okay. All right, we have the best collaboration in a plant-based cheese or cream cheese recipe ebook. There are 2 nominations in this category, and we didn't choose a winner because one of the nominations is actually from Tami Kramer and Shayda Soleimani, the Cream Cheese and Crackers Chips and Dips book. And then the other one is the Plant-Based Cheese Lovers Cookbook by Linda Tyler and Donna Spencer. So you have to get into both books and decide which one is your favorite. You know, they are kind of different, a little bit, you know, regular cheese and cream cheese. You know,
so the Plant-Based Cheese Lovers Cookbook looks amazing. Now, because they are mostly made with cashews, I wasn't able to try any of them because, like I said, I can't have any cashews in my house or in my food processor or my blender. And so I wasn't able to try anything, but they looked amazing. So if you would like to be able to make some healthy, oil-free vegan cheeses, this is a really great opportunity. The photography in it is amazing. The recipes looked incredible. And so, you know, I might be able to try some. I've successfully been able to use blanched almonds for some recipes that call for cashews. So, you know, when time permits, I might be able to experiment and see if I can make any of the recipes with almonds. It's just almonds are a harder nut. The cashews are a little bit creamier and, of course, a different flavor profile. And then, of course, you have our Cream Cheese and Crackers Chips and Dips book, which we've also talked about. So, you know, so much variety. That's what's really great. Everybody has a different spin and twist on things when they submit their ebooks. So it's really fun. But it's a beautiful book, you guys. So please check it out.
Okay, you ready for your next one?
I am.
Here we go.
Nominations for Best Ethnic Ebook Offering in a Vegan Bundle. Did I sound professional?
You did really well.
Thank you. So Korean Barbecue by Raw Chef Yen. She is super creative, you guys. Yes, she is raw, but I have tried some of her recipes. They're just absolutely amazing. I have not tried anything out of the barbecue one, which is a new one that she submitted this year. Also, her photography is incredible. Plentiful Fare with Italian Flair by Donna Spencer. There were 2 recipes in there that I bookmarked to make. One was a chocolate tort and the other that pasta dish that's on the front cover. But I did not have time yet to get around to them. But Tom really likes pasta. I'm not that crazy about pasta, so when I do give it to him, it's a huge treat for him and he always gets very excited about it. And then Vegan Mexican Made Easy by Heather Dahman. that looks amazing as well. We love Mexican food. And so I will be checking that one out too. I'm always looking for new ways to be more innovative, so that we're not just doing always, plain beans and rice, because there's so many different things that we can do. And I think we eat a lot more ethnic food since we went plant-based than we ever did before we went plant-based.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, your turn.
Nominations for best dessert recipes, ebook or course in a vegan bundle. So I blended those because they're one of them actually involves courses. Delightful Desserts for Every Season by Chef James Sant, and also More Plants, Less Processed by Amanda Sick. So the Delightful Desserts for Every Season is a plant food culinary arts academy. And then the More Plants, Less Processed is easy and delicious plant-based recipes, food prep ideas, and more. So they're not just recipes, but they're recipes and education combined. So,
right. And the More Plants, Less Processed is not a dessert book, but she has a ton of dessert recipes in there.
Yeah.
And then I also wanted to add Bill Kramer to that one, but Tom was already done with the presentation, so he wasn't able to add it. But Bill also has a wide variety of dessert recipes and quite a few chocolate ones. There's a chocolate mousse one that I wanted to make. There was and I didn't have time this morning. I picked this one because this one looked easier. But he also has a chocolate brownie with what's that cake that you like? Your mom always made you for your birthday?
Devil's food cake.
No. With
German chocolate cake.
Yeah, with a German chocolate cake frosting on it, which I think you would absolutely love.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't have time to make that this morning, so then I went for the chocolate cherry one.
Yeah. Vivian has observed that I'm suffering from a smoothie deficit.
Oh, there's more. There's another quart of it in the refrigerator.
This refrigerator?
Yeah.
I might refill that.
You could absolutely. You could refill it.
It's a healthy lunch, right? It's just kind of like
It's got beets in it and spinach and cherries and banana, and I put. It didn't call for chia, but I put chia in it.
All right. Well, if you'll take the next award, I'll
Put
go
it
ahead
up.
and slip around behind you and get that out and pour it.
Yeah, put it up for me. Put the next
so
one
here
up.
we go. Back to here, and I got to push this one.
Okay, best cookie recipe ebook in a vegan bundle. This is Chef Julia's second Kale Award in today's event. She has scored well in 2 categories. So she has this entire book is all about cookies, amazing whole food, plant-based cookies. Everything is oil-free, absolutely delicious. I made her breakfast cookie, it was called, and I also I made a double batch, and I shared some of them with Chef AJ and Charles. And AJ was like, she called me and she said, oh my gosh, these are addictive, totally addictive. What is in this? And so check it out. She had so many amazing cookie recipes in there. It was really hard to choose what to make. We couldn't keep our little hands out of those cookies. They were so delicious. And I hear that she's been making them on her channel this week as well. So I don't know if it's on her YouTube channel or on Facebook, but check it out. Chef Julia's recipes never fail. They're always delicious. Everything that I've made of hers has been a complete winner. And she has a wide variety of different, everything's not chocolate, although I always lean towards the chocolate. So check that out.
I don't object to that lean.
I know you don't.
Okay, nominations in the category of smoothies or juices in the vegan bundle. We've got Powerhouse Smoothies by Drs. Rick and Karen Dina, The Smoothie Solution by Nathan Maris, and 3-Day Raw Foods and Juice Course by Rosie Montoya. So, do you have any comments about that? We did something from that Smoothie Solution book earlier in the week. We prepped something out of that.
Was it yesterday or the day before?
No, it was a couple of days back.
Yeah, I made a green smoothie.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I have it written down somewhere.
Yeah,
I made one.
It's on the...
Well, we'll recap it tomorrow. They can tune in tomorrow because tomorrow we're going to recap
what we did
everything that I made.
We took pictures.
I
yes.
took pictures, and we have homework to do tonight to prepare for tomorrow so that we write down everything that I made. But yeah, the smoothie solution. Okay, so really, if we were going to give an award for the most comprehensive smoothie solution book, it would be the Smoothie Solution by Nathan Maris. That book is like 300 pages long. There's only 35 recipes in it, but it is extremely educational. So he goes through and he talks about all the different ingredients that you can include in a smoothie and what their health benefits are, and just everything that you could possibly...
The what, the why, the how,
yeah,
all of it.
Everything. I mean,
kind of like you do your recipes.
I'm not as detailed, I guess I want to say, as they are. They go truly the extra mile trying to give you as much information as possible because they love their raw food lifestyle so much, and they want you to understand why raw food is so healthy. And, they just love sharing. They love sharing. And so, incredible. I did not have time to go through the 3-day raw food and juice course. And so I can't tell you anything about that one. I did look over the Powerhouse Smoothie book this morning as I was looking for a smoothie to make for us for lunch, and there were a lot of good ones in there. I just didn't have all the ingredients for the ones that I was interested in.
Yeah, and smoothies and juices both play such a consistent role in our plant-based lifestyle. It's something that people are always talking about. What are you juicing? What juicer do you use? What's your favorite smoothie? What goes in your smoothies? Anytime anybody sees a smoothie on screen, they want to know what's in the smoothie.
Yeah, of course.
You know, our whole food, some of our whole food plant-based doctors say don't be too smoothie dependent because they want us to have some substantial fiber to digest on our own so that our systems can do what they're built to do.
Yeah, but at least with a smoothie, you are still getting the fiber, and with the juicing, you're not.
Yeah.
But there's times that's appropriate as well.
Okay, next slide. Are we ready for the next award? Okay.
Nomination for the most healthy and delicious meal in the category of
From
Walmart. Okay, so this is Chef AJ's class. It's actually a video class, and you will also be getting the recipes. So she was challenged to provide a class for someone online.
I was going to ask about that. Who comes up with the idea of making a cookbook about From Walmart?
Yeah, so she was challenged to make a cooking video with only ingredients that she could get at Walmart, because across the country in so many smaller communities, the only grocery store people have is a Walmart. And it is truly amazing when you go there and see what they have. Costco and Walmart are the two #1 providers of organic produce in the United States. And so, anyway, she took on the challenge. She went to, we live in the same town. She went to our closest Walmart and looked at what she could buy there. And she bought all the ingredients for everything that is in this cooking video at Walmart. And then you will get to watch her cook everything, and you will get the recipes. And Tom and I were challenged by some viewers. They wanted us to go to Walmart and see if we could buy everything for our batch prepped salads.
The first time we just went to scout it out, right?
And we ended up shopping.
We bought a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, we went there. We thought, well, we went for a hike, and then we stopped in there. We were kind of muddy. Do you remember? Like our shoes were dirty. I was a little embarrassed, but it was on our way home. And so we stopped and we went in after a hike, and we started looking around, and we were so amazed at all the organic produce they have. I think that day the only thing that we couldn't get, they were out of cabbage, and their red cabbage is not organic, but I don't believe that red cabbage is on the dirty dozen list. But we were able to get everything there, and because they have such a high volume of turnover, all of the dates on everything were extended pretty far out. So we like to buy the pre-washed kale, the pre-washed spinach, and they had really good dates. And I have gone in there since then, and if what's out on the shelf, like when I buy my ingredients to make my salads, I need the expiration date to be a minimum of 7 days out, because I'm going to come home and build those salads and they need to last us a week. And if they, if the spinach only has, 5 days out or 6 day out expiration date, I will ask one of the clerks in the produce department if they will go and see if they have anything in the cooler with a better date. And they always are happy to go do that for me.
Yeah. There's a conversation here.
Yes.
Joyce is mentioning that her Walmart has bad produce. We went in with the mindset, or a bias, if you will, that because we've been in the same Walmart before in previous years, and sometimes you look at the produce and it's never presented as fancy as Whole Foods or Nugget Market or whatnot. It's not displayed as nicely. It may not be as premium in appearance of what you see. We went in not expecting to buy anything, just kind of case in the joint, so to speak. And we were pleasantly surprised at the condition and the amount of organic that was available. So it might be hit and miss. It might be even in our Costco's, the one we have up here has more organic than a Costco, say, in a couple of towns south of us. It depends on the area that they're in, what sells in that area.
I also want to say that we have to also be mindful of the fact that because we live in California, we get our produce sooner than those of you who live further away. A lot of our produce comes from the Central Valley. A lot of our organic produce also comes from Mexico. And because we were right here in California, we don't have a long travel time for it to get to us. So oftentimes what we purchase at Costco will have the date on it that it was packed.
Yeah, we're looking at the pack, the mushrooms and the celery.
It can be the day before or 2 days before we are buying it. And so we also have to keep in mind that we're getting produce that is extremely fresh, perhaps compared to the rest of the country. And so if you're in Nebraska, where my parents live, then, by the time it gets to you,
it's going to be a couple more days older.
Right. And so it depends on the refrigeration truck and how it was handled and, so on and so forth. But I have to say that we have been very happy with the produce that we've been able to get at Walmart. And because Walmart is really close to me, sometimes I will just run to Walmart to get things because I'm not able to get everything at Trader Joe's that I want for my salads. I'm not able to get everything at Whole Foods for my
We're
salads.
lucky that they're all relatively close, so when we do our circuit, we can round most things up.
So you also just need to look at what's available in your area and see, and go on different days because, you can also find out when does the truck come in with the order of the fresh produce.
Okay, so once again, congratulations to Chef AJ for winning the most healthy and delicious meals in the category of From Walmart.
We already read that one.
I said thank you.
Thank
Congratulations
you.
once. That's why I said congratulations once again.
Okay. I was like, why? Deja vu, didn't we already do that?
Yeah, I was queuing up for the next award.
I got it.
So
you're being a good MC.
Yeah, and you're in a control room that's out of control.
Well, actually, you have the control room going.
Okay, you're going to need to help me with this, or you can take this.
Okay, nominations for health and wellness. So here are some things that were submitted by some of our doctors. Dr. Furman, he has his lose 10 pounds in 20-day detox plan. Lots of health information in there, as well as recipes and a food planner. Dr. Laura Marbus and Brittany Giroudi, a practical guide to cholesterol management. Also, lots of nutritional information in there from the doctor, and then some wonderful recipes to try. Dr. Shobha, how do you say her last name? Rayapudi?
Sure.
Okay, 5 ways to lower your blood pressure.
I would say along a Radapudi.
Raw pudding.
Shoba Radapudi. That's the last name's harder than her first name.
Yeah. Patrice High. Improve sleep habits and accelerate weight loss. So we know that, weight loss isn't all about the food you eat. It's about moving your body. It's about getting enough sleep. It's about reducing your stress. Lots of things factor into that. So, take a look at these. If any of these can help you, or maybe there is something that could help a family, a friend, a neighbor as well. Lots of information.
Next category.
Next category is
recognition in the category of quick, easy, and delicious meals from Faith. I don't know.
I have no idea.
From Faith and from Alyssa.
There you go. Okay, so we adore
from Faithful, Playful, and Plantwise collaborated on this book.
We adore Faith. We've had her on our show before. She did a cookbook for children that is fabulous, and our grandkids love her recipes. This Jumpstart recipe book, I think all of the meals in it are around 500 calories, and they've tried to make them a well balance of vegetables, non-starchy vegetables, starch, and fruits. And the really cool thing is everything is quick and easy. So I have actually made several things out of this book, and I'll be sharing tomorrow the different recipes that I made. But this smoothie recipe also came out of their book, and so it was a collaboration between Faith and Alicia, and they did a great job with it. And I really like that it used very simple, normal ingredients that I have in my refrigerator and my pantry. And everything that I've made has been very simple and easy to make. So if you don't have a lot of time, then this is great. And also these recipes would also be good for kids because Faith has 3 children, and so some of her recipes I do bump up the spices on when I'm cooking them for Tom and I. Okay, I'm going to check the comments while you change up. Oh, Lori Pringle, my hairdresser, is watching, and she said, loving the hair today. Thank you, Lori.
Where's she at?
Right here.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey, what about my hair? I know, it's probably due for a trim.
Too funny.
Okay. All right, so folks, for this next slide, we just really want to give a special thank you and special recognition to this next individual. We want to acknowledge Dr. John McDougall, recognition for a lifetime of leadership, contribution, achievement, and support to the plant-based lifestyle community. And it looks like I slipped on my slide a little bit there because his name slid up underneath community. And the McDougall Group has put in the bundle this wonderful video course, Pioneering Health, and the Legacy of Dr. John McDougall. And so, he was one of the earlier presenters that we heard many years ago, has had such a profound influence in the plant-based and the health arena of understanding, clean pathways to health and correct pathways to health. Has a reputation for doing so in a very direct, matter-of-fact way with no ifs, ands, or buts. So respected by all, admired by many. We miss him. We lost him this last year. But we are so grateful to everything that John McDougall provided the plant-based community, and that his legacy foundation continues to do. So
absolutely.
So we just want to acknowledge, and thank you to the McDougall folks for making this
we lost ourselves in the corner. We're not in the corner.
Thank you to the McDougall folks for making this product available, this e-product available to us in the bundle. It is just an amazing piece of work.
And you actually get to download the videos to your computer, so you are able then, you will have them.
Yeah, to watch them, you do download them. It is a compressed file. What do you call it? It's a zip file. And so you want to put it in a device. It does, when you unzip it, it does take up about just short of 7 gigabytes of drive space, which will fit in a phone or an iPad and easily on a computer hard drive. And so you go through the checkout process. It automatically populates the code because you're using the link from the bundle, the PDF from the bundle. I went through the process and it was rather easy to follow along and do. So.
And then you'll have those to watch at your leisure. You'll be able to go back and watch them again and again. And these are a lot of the lectures that he would give to the people that would be like in his 12-day program,
right,
and that kind of thing. And those people paid thousands of dollars
the material
to attend that
is
program.
invaluable. And if you're a newer person or you're bringing somebody along with you that you want to get some third-party, really great information, this is the way to do it.
It is, absolutely. So,
Okay.
and we had the great fortune to be able to hear him speak in person a couple of times because he would come to conferences here in Northern California because he only lived a couple hours away. And so this is just a wonderful tribute to him.
Okay, all right, so.
All right, Chef Julia is in the house. Yes, Chef Julia, you won 2 awards. You'll have to come back and watch the replay. But Tom is very happy with all the things that you had in the bundle, and he has been enjoying eating some of your recipes.
Yes, thank you so much.
we love your books and your recipes. They are fail-proof. Anybody, whether you're a good cook or not, can make them and have them turn out. So thank you for all you do in the plant-based community.
We have just a couple of slides left.
Okay, let's do it.
I'll do the first one and you can do the second one.
Okay, sure.
All right. I mean the next one and you do the one after that.
Okay.
So the next nomination is for the biggest bang for your buck. And the winner is, Tami.
And the winner is the Vegan Health Bundle, produced by Chef AJ and Melissa Maris. Best supporting producers are Charles and Nate.
We want to recognize everybody involved.
We do, because we know that Charles does a lot of work behind the scenes. He is, if you contact support for the bundle, it is Charles that is working on making everything happen for you behind the scenes. He's the investigator to see what happened if you didn't get your email from the bundle. And we know that
go back to Kim
Nate
too now.
is also very supportive of everything that Lissa does. I did cut the brownies, so maybe you want to lean forward. You've got a longer arm to show them. Look, it just looks fudgy and absolutely delicious.
And what's in this one?
These are chocolate cherry brownies.
Okay.
Garbanzo beans and frozen cherries and cacao powder and dates and just all kinds of yumminess in there.
I have to adjust this because we lost our kale bouquet.
What did we lose?
The kale bouquet is not in this frame.
Oh, the kale bouquet.
No, don't move it.
I can move it.
No, I'm moving this.
To get it in.
A little bit, pull it in.
Okay, there's our kale bouquet.
You made a special trip to the grocery store to
I did, just to get kale. And
you can't buy a kale bouquet.
There was 4 different kinds of kale. I bought 3 of them. This one's starting to get a little wilty. Maybe I didn't put enough water in it. So anyway, does that conclude our
that was
Kale
the last
Awards
award.
for today? So we hope that you guys enjoyed it. Hey, if you enjoyed this, give us a thumbs
Unlike
up.
the Oscars, our show doesn't run that long. Although they did wrap them up almost.
They did pretty good.
This last year.
If anybody watched them, do you have any questions for us? Okay, so talking about the videos for the Dr. McDougall, yes, when you go to their website and you download, you have 7 days to download. You go there, you have to register, and then I think you create an account, and then you have 7 days to download those videos. So that is the only thing that I know of in the bundle that is time sensitive. And so you certainly want to go, and we recommend that you download everything when you purchase the bundle. So you're going to purchase the bundle. You're going to get an email from Send Owl, S-E-N-D, Owl, and that will have a link for you to use to go and purchase, for you to go and download all of the content. So the first thing that you'll download is an alphabetical list of everything that's in the bundle, which is very, very helpful. And then each item needs to be downloaded separately, and they decided to do that because the last couple of years, a lot of people had trouble trying to do a download all. They wouldn't get all the content, their computer would hang up. It was just not working well. And so there's only 83 things. It takes, it probably takes less than 20 minutes.
Those are Bill Kramer's brownies, right?
Yes, yes. The chocolate cherry brownies out of the very whole food, plant-based, SOS-free e-cookbook.
Okay.
And so you just download each item separately. We went over how to do all of that in our video yesterday, so check out the video from yesterday for all of that information. And then go ahead and download everything. Go ahead and go to the McDougall site and get that, and go to Chef James Sant's Delightful Dessert Class Access and get signed up for that, because that class is an upcoming class. And so get signed up for that. You'll give them your email, and then he'll email you when that class is going to happen. And then if there's things in the bundle that you don't want, then eventually you can just, delete them from your computer so that they're not taking up space. But do go ahead and download everything. You have 1 year from the date that you purchase it to download everything, but we don't recommend that you wait, because something will happen and you will forget. And you don't, after 1 year, then the bundle info, the website is gone, because we have to pay to store everything there. And so we only do that for 1 year. And then after that 1 year, then that has to be deleted so that there's room for the new bundle information.
So we say that the winner is, for the biggest bang for your buck, is the Vegan Health Bundle. But the real winner is actually you when you have the Vegan Health Bundle.
It's true.
I can't say bundle. Bundle, buggle, bungle.
What's up with that?
Red, rugged, rubber, baby, buggy, bumpers.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Can you say red, rugged, rubber, baby, buggy, bumpers? Huh? So.
Anne says, thanks, this was really fun. I bought the bundle and used your link. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. That is great. And let's see.
Apple says we won something. We win the best whole food plant-based
host. Yay! Thank you. Leanne says Chef Sant. I don't know if it's Sant or Sant, is incredible. Yes. And I heard everybody loved his class from last year. I didn't have the opportunity to get to take his class, but I know everybody loved it. I'm going to try the brownie. Are you loving it?
Yeah, it's very chocolatey, but it's not uber heavy. So it invites you to keep eating more. It's inviting me to eat more.
It's very good.
So
well, thank you, Apple. Okay. If you have any questions, comments, let us know in the chat. I don't think I'll be cooking out of the bundle today, because we got a whole lot of leftovers that we need to eat up.
Right. And then we just have to order up our pictures and do our review show tomorrow.
Right.
Probably mid-morning. We'll probably come on tomorrow at 10 o'clock to wrap everything up and take any last-minute questions. So I just need time. We just need time to round up the photos.
Yeah,
so.
I've got them. They're all on my cloud, my iCloud, my photo iCloud. So we'll get that together. So Tom's thinking about 10 o'clock tomorrow that we'll go live, and we'll just review all the recipes that we tried out of the bundle. We'll tell you what the name of the recipe is and the book that it came out of. So show up with pen and paper so that you can take notes. And we'll leave the video up for a few weeks so that people can come back to it and look at it.
Yeah, and there's no need to suffer from FOMO for the rest of today. you'd have to go through all of today and half of tomorrow morning suffering from FOMO. If you want to avoid that, just go ahead and buy the bundle, and then no FOMO, which is an acronym for fear of missing out. So we don't want you to have fear of missing out. I don't like to miss out. I always get nervous when Tami cooks some food and then we have company and other people are eating the food, and then I start seeing what kind of portions are going onto the plates, and I start getting nervous about my portion. And
Okay, so Helen says, I'm so glad I got the bundle. I went through the selection of recipes. She went through Broccoli Mom's book. What a wonderful selection of recipes. I made the brownies yesterday from Bill. There is one left. Oops.
This is what I was just talking about. When the food starts, it gets back to if you can't have your brownies and eat them too. If you have your cake, then you don't have cake. So that holds true with brownies as well. They're really good, aren't they?
They're really good. The cherry flavor really comes through. I love it. Marilyn is having trouble signing up for the bundle. What's happening, Marilyn? I'm looking.
Oh, right there. I just tried to buy the bundle and I'm not able to get signed up. So I'll check the site real quick.
Tom's going to go on and check, make sure that the site is up and working. And then we'll see. Leanne says, thank you, Kramers. You are welcome. Barbara says that Chef Julia has a live tonight.
I hit the big blue buy now button and it took me right to payment method. So from our end here, everything seems to be working. So please maybe give it a little rest and try again.
Or try a different browser.
Or go through, like if you're on Bing, try Chrome. If you're on Chrome, try regular Google. Or if you're on an iPad, you've got Safari. You can switch to Chrome on an iPhone or an iPad. Sometimes the firewalls and filters in the different internet services don't like an address for some reason. My computer...
sometimes they don't like it if you're using the bit.ly link. Can you post in the chat for her?
You know what? I will post our direct link in the I think it's in the show notes. I'll work on that right now.
Okay, Tom's going to post a link for you.
The bit.ly link is just more recognizable and familiar for folks than that big old long number thing.
I know, but Tom's going to, we usually go to bit.ly and put our link in that to make it a shorter link. And some computers don't like that. Some security systems.
Because it's a redirect.
On computers don't like it because it's a redirect. So he's going to put in the regular link in the comments for you and give that a try because it could be your security system on your computer.
Okay, it is in the show notes and I just put it in the chat.
Okay, so Tom just put it in the chat for you. So we do have help for the bundle. So when you sign up, when you go and purchase the bundle, that's with SendOwl. You're going to get an email from SendOwl and it comes immediately. Check your junk folder, check your spam folder, because since SendOwl isn't in your contact list, sometimes it'll just redirect it to junk mail or in your spam folder. If you don't find it there, then you can reach out to support. Support email is uwlbundle@gmail.com. Maybe can you put that in the chat?
Sure. And we're on the black camera right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking to the wrong camera. So Tom will put that in the chat for you. So also, when your invoice comes, the charge is going to say Chef AJ. That is because Chef AJ is one of the producers of the bundle, and they handle all of the money. So all of the sales go through them. And then after the bundle is over, then they pay us our portion later. So we always get emails from people saying, I hope you got the commission from the sale because it says that I bought it from Chef AJ. And that is correct. Everything is going through Chef AJ, and then we will get paid from them. Okay, so Tom posted the original link, and he also posted the link for support for the bundle, uwlbundle@gmail.com.
I'm suffering from a brownie deficit.
Tom needs another brownie. No? You want one or no?
It can count as lunch, right?
Yeah, with that in our smoothie. We're
Okay.
having a chocolate lunch today. Okay, so somebody asked about the brownies. The brownies are the chocolate cherry brownies from Bill de Kramer's book, and it is called the Very Whole Food Plant-Based SOS-Free E-Cookbook. So check it out. There was an optional frosting recipe to put on it, but I figured for us they were going to be sweet enough, and so I just rough chopped some organic walnuts and sprinkled them over the top when I went to make them. Also, I used medjool dates, and I used I think 10 or 12 medjool dates because I knew that would be sweet enough for us. And they're delicious. They're kind of dense and super moist, and they're really, really delicious. And I love the walnuts on top as well.
We're at an hour 20.
A seat at the king's table with Tanisha says, Tami, I like your hair. Thank you so much. I took time to curl it today. I haven't been curling it. My hairdresser was on.
Hairdresser came on.
And said, your hair looks good today.
So that was fun. Okay.
Okay, so Marilyn, if you try it again while we're still on, let us know if it worked. And if not, you can email us. You can email Tom at nutmegnotebook.com, and we can try to figure out what's happening. Oh, Marilyn says, I put in my credit card and all the info, and then they said, send me a code. I put that in, and it does not go through.
Send the code.
I don't know about having to send a code. Do you know anything about that? That shouldn't happen, should it?
No. Maybe send Charles an email and find out if a code is required. We didn't do a code for that.
Nope.
You know, that might be something from your credit card company and not the bundle people. That could be like a verification, two-factor authentication, that sort of a thing.
It could be. But contact Charles then at uwlbundle@gmail.com.
Yeah. I don't know that he can see anything until
No,
a
Mona
purchase actually
Mona
happens.
says I didn't have a code.
Yeah, that is your banking information. So maybe try a different card. I don't know. Do they have a PayPal option?
I don't know because we've never had to go in to do the transaction. When you brought it up, what did it look like? Tom's going to go bring it up and see what it looks like again. Okay, so what have you tried out of the bundle already? Has anybody tried anything? Let us know.
Oh, there is PayPal. You can do PayPal or you can do credit card. And if your PayPal, I'm sorry, Tim, I cut you off. If your PayPal is attached to your bank card, then it will be a pass-through charge. Like our Visa card is attached to our PayPal. So even if I've spent all the money in PayPal, I can still use my bank credit card because it's tied to my PayPal account. So that's another avenue. I think you're running into a two-factor authentication. Hopefully not.
Gina says that it could be the 3-digit code from the back of the credit card that they're wanting.
Oh yeah, you've got to put that in.
Yeah, you have to put
But that's
that
part
in.
of the cart thing.
And that's called
and
what?
That's the CVC, and there's a
That's-
box for it right there.
So tell her again.
Yeah, the CVC code, there's a couple of boxes down below where you put in the expiration date, and to the right is the 3-digit code. You have to have that 3-digit code. Or
So you turn your credit card over, and on the back of your credit card is the 3-digit code.
And that is required.
That's probably what they're asking
That's
for.
required by all cards, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what they're asking
Randy
for.
showed up.
Randy's in the house. You've been out exercising, Randy. Randy's also one of our moderators. Gina, thank you for being here today and helping us out. We've kept you very, very busy. Randy said, watching Chef Bravo's classes. Isn't it great? That is an awesome, awesome class. And I bought it outright years ago, and I'm so happy that I did because it's amazing. Randy says, learning about bunny ears.
Is that a culinary term?
You have to watch the video and find out.
Oh, come on.
That's too funny.
All right, Tami.
Okay, Barbara says it's probably the security code on your credit card, 3 digits. American Express has it on the front and it's 4 digits. Others have 2 digits on the back of the card. Yeah, I think that's what it is as
Oh,
well.
Helen's going to get the omelet breakfast for supper.
Oh, she made the brownies and she has lentils soaking for making the omelets. Breakfast for supper. We love that. How about you guys? So growing up, when I was a kid, my mom used to make breakfast for dinner and we loved it. Pancakes and eggs and biscuits and that kind of thing. We loved that. And when we were raising our kids, if I made breakfast food for dinner, our kids just went crazy. They absolutely loved that. And since Tom and I don't typically eat breakfast, we love to have breakfast food for lunch or dinner. Pancakes, tofu scramble. You know, we just love that. Now we have I've been making tofu McMuffins, but now that we have the egg, the mung bean omelets, we'll be able to use the mung bean omelets instead. But the tofu is good too.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, I think that's it for us.
We will see you tomorrow morning.
I'm just reading the stuff. Barbara says, I prefer breakfast for dinner and lunch or dinner food for breakfast. There is nothing wrong with that. I absolutely love that. I think that is so great. You know, there's no rules. That's one thing that I really love about eating whole food plant-based is that there really isn't any rules. So like, you know, I would never have put the combination of things in my salads now that back then that I do now. You know, like I just like everything that I love can go in my salad. Strawberries, blueberries, garbanzo beans.
I always put rice in mine, and somebody last month said rice. I never thought of putting rice in my chopped salad. But it's the starch, and we got to have the starch. So
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just great. Yeah. Gina says, I love breakfast for any meal. Breakfast was my favorite.
Okay.
That is so awesome. Well, Gina and Randy, thank you for being here. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you,
everyone.
Gina, for being here. Thank you, Randy, for showing up. Late.
Naughty girl, naughty girl. And thank you everyone for coming and watching and spending time with us. And thank you for purchasing the bundle.
Yeah, congratulations to all of our nominees and winners. We appreciate all of your hard work and contributing to bettering our lives through your culinary offerings and health enhancing tips and trainings.
Absolutely. So we always take away so much new knowledge, not just recipes from the bundle, but also new knowledge, things that we can apply to improve our journey on this plant-based journey.
Thank you to Bill Kramer for brownie lunch.
Yes, and Faith for the amazing smoothie that we've been enjoying. I mean, I actually feel like it was really hearty, and none of this has been like too sweet.
No, I don't have a sugar head. I
Yeah,
don't have a sugar brain.
No,
nope, I do
not at all. Not at all. Okay, so tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock, we will be back on where we are going to go through and show you photos of everything that I have made the last 10 days and tell you which books that they came out of and what the name of the recipes are. Gina says better late than never, Randy. So if you guys would give us a thumbs up.
Yes, please.
That really helps our ratings here on YouTube. And just know you have just a little over 24 hours to get the bundle purchased. It goes away tomorrow night at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time, never to return.
Yeah, if you are an email subscriber, I put in plenty of carefully engineered get the bundle buttons where all you got to do is
tap on it.
Click it or tap it, and then it will take you where you need to go. So those are custom engineered buttons just for you.
As Stephanie and Mona said, see you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
And we'll see you. So I'm Tami.
And I'm Tom.
And we help you get healthy and stay healthy.
One
bundle at a time.
Bye.
Thanks, everybody. See you tomorrow.